All right, so here it is, Ryan Orr, Team Title Guy, and just wanting to take or continue our series of 2 to 5 minute training little videos to kind of walk through. And also want to remind that if at any time you want to meet in person or via Zoom one-on-one, we would be more than honored to do that with you. And we want to make sure that no matter what it is that we're doing, we're being an all-out resource for you. So I'm going to go ahead and get right to it here. I'm going to link over to my website, which is teamtitleguy.com. Please know that this is a house where you can go ahead and access many of our regularly requested tools. So right now, what we wanted to talk about is a question that we get asked almost every single day, which is, how do I create a Netsheet? We have a phenomenal tool. That tool is known as Ticor Agent. Now, Ticor Agent is a free download. It was before originally designed mostly as a mobile app, and it works incredibly well on the mobile devices. And in most cases, you're going to have your, you will have your um, phone on you almost 99.9% of the time. So we want to make sure that you have access to the things you need when you need them. When they did do a huge revision 2 or 3 years ago, they made this a lot more web-based as well. So it's allowing you a tremendous amount of opportunity to do it to either device. For the ease of use of this webinar here, I'm going to do it just on the computer version, but it's very similarly laid out whether you use an Android or an Apple device. So you'll see that there's quite a few different tabs up here, and there is some tremendous content under this premium button. There's new video content that's completely customized for yourself. There are now post opportunities where you can share for stories on Instagram or Facebook. It will redo those as well. That is obviously not the training that we're doing today. As you can see, we're by the 4th of July as I'm recording this video. And so every month, with every holiday, with every set of events, you will see that they do update these as well. But again, trying to keep this short and sweet and making sure that you know what to do. Now, many people say that their biggest aversion to things like this is technology, that they are scared of technology. I'm going to show you right now that there's really nothing scary about this tool because, for example, right here, right now, let's say this property is going to sell for $600,000 and you need a net sheet. I plug in the sales price. If you know the loan balance, you can plug it in, right? If you don't know the loan balance, this will even actually help you in figuring out or guesstimating what it is. You can plug in what they bought the property for. You can plug in when they bought the property, right? So depending upon what you want to do, you can even, I believe, click on here. I can click on the year as well. It's going to allow me to just quickly and easily choose that. Again, if you don't know these answers, you can always ask the person if they know, and they can put it in, or you can leverage it off of the property profile, which we can pull from you from customer service or from our Ticor online tool. When we plug in this information, it's going to use an amortization schedule and estimate what the loan balance is. So now it's going to plug it into our numbers here. So realistically, all I did was plug in a sales price and a loan balance. Maybe you don't want 4%, maybe it's a 5% listing, or maybe it's a 6. Again, everything is editable. You can change anything or everything you like. When I click the compute button, it's now going to come up with a number stating that if we sell the property based on the numbers that have been provided, you're going to net approximately $227,000, right? From here, I can click the share or print PDF button, and it's now going to create fully customized marketing pieces, specifically customized and branded for you. So up here, you can see the information, you can see a full breakdown. You can even see that this is going to be fully branded here for you. If you are on a touchscreen device, like a tablet, or for example, the computer I'm currently using, you will also notice that you can hit, for example, on here, you can click, for example, sign. Again, I am on a touchscreen computer, so I can go ahead and sign that, and I can add this here, and it's now going to place that at the bottom of my flyer. So it's going to say basically that we reviewed this, and you can see here at the bottom where I just signed, right? Now maybe you like one of these other layouts. You can absolutely use one of the other layouts. If you want to add pictures of their home to customize it, you can. If you want to change the colors on there, you can. If you speak a different language and you want to use it as a different language, guess what? You can update and or change that. From here, you can print it, you can email it, you can, well, from a phone or a tablet where you have the availability to do so, you can even text message this information directly to the person you're looking for. Now, one other thing I want to make sure that I point out is that everything is editable. So if there are items that you would like to change or make sure are more accurate than what they currently are, you can do that. You can actually, if you work with a specific escrow company, you can actually ask that they send their fees to us, and we can have their fees inputted into Ticor Agent, and the developers will do that for us as well. Again, trying to make this as user-friendly as possible and as close to the number as possible for you as well. So I find that this tool on most of the calculators, if not all, is probably the most user-friendly application in real estate. And I love the application so much because it answers the most commonly asked questions. So with that being said, I hope you found that useful. If you are using and not using it currently, it's going to be in the App Store under Ticor Agent 1 or the Google Play Store, or you can always go to teamtitleguide.com, check it out, and let's kick the tires together. All right. Now, last but not least, I'm going to say this. Sometimes people just don't know what's there and they're afraid to ask, or they don't know how it applies, and that is absolutely okay. This is a tool that I role play on and teach and train every single day. So don't be afraid. Hey, Ryan, I got the scenario. Does it do that? Probably. The answer is probably going to be. And I would share. Does it do rent versus buy? Yes. Does it do, hey, what's my payment going to be? Yes. Will it estimate loan balances? Yes. Does it have lead generation calculators? Yes. So it is extremely powerful. Ryan, how often does this information update? Well, some of the information updates every week, some it's every month. I was in there yesterday, and some of the new filters weren't there, and they're there today as I'm showing this right now. So they are updating this on a weekly basis for sure. And I know that you will find this tool useful. So hit me up. Let me know if you got any questions.